In life and work, many people can't avoid giving speeches or presentations. Some even want to start creating social media content, but they have zero experience speaking in front of a camera. A lot of times we prepare a script, but when it's time to speak, we get super nervous, right? So the most obvious problem, in my view, we sound like we are reading, not actually talking to people. So some people also struggle with their voice being too soft or too loud, lacking emotion or sounding too over the top. It's like, hello everybody, welcome to my program, right? And also some people having unclear pronunciation or just being monotonous from start to finish, failing to grab the audience attention. So today, based on my over 15 years of professional voice acting experience, I would like to share 3 powerful tips to help you improve your public speaking skills in 2025. Let's get started. Okay, first one, concentration is key. The most important foundation is building strong concentration. No matter what adjustments we make, the very first thing we need to break is our old speaking habits, or even the wrong ideas we've had for years about what public speaking should sound like, including singing. You know, when learning speaking techniques, we must actively remind ourselves of the new methods we've picked up. Otherwise, without realizing it, we'll just slip back into old habits, and it's like practicing mistakes over and over again. And also, great delivery isn't just about opening your mouth and just speaking or singing directly. It's about mastering multiple elements at once. For example, tone, pitch, rhythm, pronunciation, volume, pauses, body language, eye contact, visual storytelling, audience engagement, and emotional expressions, and so on. All these details need full concentration to be done well. So that's why we need to train our concentration so we can find that 100% focus state to be able to master all these different elements. Only then can we truly learn and apply new skills in real speaking situations. So check out this video where I show you how to train your concentration, along with some exercises to sharpen your pronunciation, and feel free to check it out. Second, shift your mindset. You know, a lot of people when preparing for a speech constantly worry about their performance. So am I doing well enough? What will others think of me? Does my pronunciation tone sound professional enough? How about my accents? But actually thinking this way only makes us even more nervous. So we need a mindset shift. The purpose of public speaking is not to read the script perfectly or sound super professional. It's about talking to the audience about something. When we focus too much on me, right? We start overthinking our own success and failure, which leads to more anxiety and stress. For me, what's the real purpose of a speech? Is to share something with people, to express an idea, a feeling, to provide value and help others. It's an act of communication and sharing between you and your audience. So whether it's a speech, being on camera, voice acting, or singing, at the core, I believe it's all about communicating and connecting with your listeners, just in different forms. So, before speaking, always be clear about who you are talking to and where they are. If I'm talking to camera, I imagine the lens as a real person I'm having a conversation with. You can even use a toy to play the role of your audience, right? For example, Doctor Strange. How, Doctor Strange, how is it going? So today's program is about public speaking. How's your public speaking skills? Oh, you need to learn something? All right. Okay, let's do it. All right, to improve even more, we can learn from top-level actors. I've done a video analyzing Disney music performance and how they engage with the audience on stage. This is super useful for improving speeches and on-camera delivery. Check it out. Okay, third, make your speech sound natural. There's one more thing to keep in mind when giving a speech. Does it sound natural? You know, sometimes even after improving our concentration and emphasizing real interaction, our delivery still sounds like we are reading, or even worse, it feels forced, because we are trying too hard. So if this happens to you, ask yourself one simple question. Would I talk like this if I were chatting with a friend? So if the answer is no, then adjust your tone to sound even more natural. So every time you practice, just ask yourself this question and keep adjusting until it feels like how you normally talk. Another important point is your speech needs to have visuals. For example, if I ask you, what did you eat for breakfast today? Before answering, you'd probably recall the picture of your breakfast. Maybe milk, maybe eggs, coffee, or bread, right? So in that moment, you're actually recalling or even seeing the food in your mind. Maybe even remembering the taste. And then you choose the right words to describe it. This is how natural speech works. So when you look at your script, you should first visualize what you're talking about before speaking. So let's take a look at this example. Okay, so this is welcome to Noah's Time Travel. Is everyone ready? Okay, so you probably should first imagine the train, seat belts, passengers, Asian times, time gates, and even how funny it'd be if someone accidentally got left behind 3,000 years ago. So once you see those images in your head, your delivery will instantly sound more vivid, engaging, and natural. Okay, so final takeaway. So today we cover 3 key techniques. 1, train your concentration so you can truly learn and improve your speaking skills. 2, shift your mindset. Focus on connecting with your audience, not just your own performance. 3, make your speech sound natural by using visual storytelling to bring your words to life. So if you found this helpful, remember to like, comment, and share. And if you want to improve your voice performance, whether it's for work or daily life, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to go deeper, check out my book, The Standout Voice Performance, and learn more about voice professional techniques and my voice coaching programs. And also you can find the free reading sample of the book through the link below. Okay, I'll see you next time.